Because it is February and it's Black History Month, which is the shortest month in the entire year, I figure we can talk about Black history in this short month because we don't have much time. So we gotta hurry up. Gotta hurry this up. All right, so we're gonna play a clip for you guys and we'll jump back in the video.
In your mind, do you believe that the kinds of views you have as a black person don't get traditional treatment in the general press?
I think because the views that I have, although they're like the views that you'll find in the black community, they're not like the views that you'll find among the black leadership. Those people, the leaders of organizations like the NAACP, people like Jesse Jackson, have a certain set of views which meets their needs, which does not meet the needs of black people. And the media have gotten used to turning to those people automatically when they want to know what do the blacks think. And so I'll see a succession of people on television saying things just the opposite of what blacks believe, as shown by innumerable polls. For example, most blacks have voted for vouchers, or been polled, they've said they like vouchers. They've said that they don't like having their kids bused. They say that they want tighter, stronger control of crime because they're among the chief victims of crime, particularly murder. And yet, you'll find the black civil rights leaders going in just the opposite direction. They want to loosen crime control. They want to make it harder to convict people, easier for people to get loose. And in doing that, they're really following the lead of the white liberals rather than the actual sentiment in the black community.
Thomas Sowell. If you haven't heard of him, it's probably because he's a truth teller. And no one wants to hear truth tellers. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear truth. Here's a history lesson. In the 1850s, actually it's a history lesson question. How many free black people were in this country in the 1850s? You want to take a quick guess at it?
I don't know. I would have guessed none in 1850s.
Yeah. Over 300,000 free black people. See, all you had to do was get up north. And when you think about that, I was shocked. Like what she said, I would have thought maybe a few hundred, maybe 1,000. I was like, man, if it was 1,000, that'd be insane. But no, there was hundreds of thousands of free black people. Even if you go back in earlier years, there was still quite a bit of free black people. All you had to do was escape slavery and get to a free state.
You make it sound like it's so easy. All you had to do is escape slavery.
Yeah, all you had to do is escape.
All you gotta do is just get up north.
Well, it wasn't easy. I'm not saying it was easy. I'm just saying that once you got up north, yes.
If you got up north.
If you got up north. But the truth of the matter is, all throughout history, the Democrats have always been the aggressors. That's what's so strange to me about black history. But when you look back through history, Democrats have always been the aggressors. They were the ones who started the Civil War. They're the ones who created Jim Crow laws. And even today, and I've said this, the Ku Klux Klan traded in their capes for women clothing. So, regardless if you believe that or not, Democrats and liberal people do not have the interest for all people. It seems like they do, and that's probably the case when it first started. Everyone had the right mindset. Back in the 1800s, there was a lot of abolitionists who were fighting for the rights for slaves. And you probably heard me say, the Democrats were the ones that started the Civil War? Yes. Because who was the first Republican president? Abraham Lincoln. He helped form the Republican Party. So this is just a little bit of history that people don't know. And until you go and do your own research, see, I had to go read almost 1,000-page book with Frederick Douglass, and man, my mind was blown. And I tell you, knowledge is power, and if you go back through history, you'll start to learn that unless you believe in God, unless you have Him in your heart, Jesus obviously at the center of that, you can never forgive your enemy. See, you have to forgive. You have to move on. See, these things should make you angry. They should show you that there is a God. Now, I'll do a video on this in the future because there's a lot to be said about all this stuff. And it's just, I don't have the time in this video to do that. But there's so much to history that shows that there's a God. So, happy Black History Month. We only have a few days left. See you soon.